Welcome back, welcome back. What did I tell y'all, man? I mean, I'm not right all the time, and I may post my videos late, and a lot of times I catch other content creators basically reporting on shit that I was about to say, but, I know the truth. I told y'all, Asha Sharma and Matt Booty are not to be trifled with. She been working there, what, a month and a half, maybe? Was it a month ago she started? She has already lowered the price of Game Pass, mind you, at the cost of Call of Duty no longer being in there day one. But honestly, if Call of Duty is making the shit $30, then the hell with it. Take it back down. You know what I'm saying? She has lowered the price of Game Pass Ultimate. Now you gotta wait a year for the latest Call of Duty to jump in there, but that's cool. That's fine. It's their money maker. This is how they get their bread. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But now you paying $7 less because it's $22.99 now. It went from 30 to 22.99. She lowered PC Game Pass. She not bullshitting, bro. This is only the beginning. I put out a video earlier today. This is April 21st, around 1 o'clock when I'm recording this, 1:15 actually. I put out a video yesterday talking about PlayStation dudes, or actually today, because I'm probably going to publish this tonight. PlayStation dudes spending too much time talking about Xbox and not enough time worrying about PlayStation. Yesterday, Shohei Yoshida comes out and says, yeah, motherfucker Jim Ryan threw me out the building because I didn't want to do this live service crap. Because I wanted to stick with what made PlayStation PlayStation. I'm telling y'all now, y'all need to stop worrying about Xbox. If you don't like Xbox and you a PlayStation dude, go look at your own situation, bro. And pray that you get somebody like Shoya Yoshida back, or Sean Layden even back, that's going to listen to the fans and right the ship. Because right now, you are basically waiting for Xbox games, and I wouldn't hold my breath on that given how fast she moving. You dig? We're going to get in that in a minute. You waiting on Xbox games, Wolverine, and Soros. And if you didn't like Returnal, you ain't going to like Soros. So that leaves Wolverine. I hope you like third-person action games. And I hope this story is written well enough for y'all to give a fuck. Because if it ain't, it's going to be a long year till GTA 6 come out. And everybody going to get that. You got a pro like me, you might get the best performing version until that mug drop on PC. And I don't think they're going to wait too long to do that. All that being said, Asha Sharma and Matt Booty are not fucking around. It ain't been but like a month. And she's already changing shit. She's already writing the ship. She's will. This is what's crazy about this whole Xbox thing right now. And I love Phil Spencer. I love what he did for the brand. But Phil Spencer was very laid back. He was very chill when it came to addressing, let's say, the more salacious news that went out about the Xbox brand. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't really willing to play the game that way. Pun intended. He didn't want to be, the guy at Xbox that's real harsh and goes at other executives when he feels like they're lying on his shit. Asha Sharma does not care. And because Asha Sharma does not care, Jason Ronald doesn't care. Jason Ronald came out yesterday. There was a whole rumor going around about, oh yeah, Xbox ain't even going to sell the console themselves. Now, mind you, here at this channel, I did say that I believe Xbox will do OEM consoles, meaning that they will have an architecture a base architecture, and they will loan that technology out or let that technology be delivered by other uh, hardware producers for the sake of having different price ranges without them having to worry about being the main manufacturer for all of them. But the implication that was going out yesterday was, Microsoft's not even going to make these machines themselves. They're not going to be manufacturing themselves. They're not going to be footing the bill. They're going to let Samsung or Asus or whoever do it. Jason Ronald and that team came out yesterday and was like, no, we making our own shit. There's definitely going to be a first-party Xbox Helix. Do you know how long that rumor would have sat if that was Phil Spencer? And I'm not knocking Phil Spencer again. Phil Spencer was more of a let them build up all the dumb shit and I'm going to come out all at once and squash that. Asha Sharma and her team are on full green, all gas, no brakes. Fuck what you talking about, that's a lie. And I don't care who it is. It was like fucking Nebelian, the fucking essay guy, right? It was him and somebody else, and I think WCCF Tech, talking about, Xbox ain't even making their own consoles. Jason Ronald, the guy who's designing the architecture, right? I believe he's the lead designer on the architecture for the next Xbox, as he was for the Series S and X. He's like, no, that's a lie. It's a first-party console. We making our own consoles. Now, he didn't necessarily say there won't be OEMs, but he did straight up say, Microsoft is making the Xbox Helix. It will not just be a simply OEM machine. We will be bringing our own devices. This energy different. And I'm warning you dudes now. I'm warning you dudes right now. This ain't even the worst of it. If you're a PlayStation dude and you stay in Xbox business, you about to have a hard time talking down all of these points that's about to come up. I'm telling you something right now. Asha Sharma is on that timing, but Matt Booty is your problem. Matt Booty, and we're going to go back to this quote, we can spin them out of the business. Now, a lot of people think that's me translating that as, if they blow 100 million, we can blow 500 million. No. It's about recognizing and understanding the power you have. Matt Booty was always on some, why the fuck are we letting them pay Tecmo to keep a game like, Noir, the Neo, Jesus. Neo exclusive. They probably paying them $150 million for that when we could pay them $250 million without even blinking and saying, no, it's coming out on Xbox. And he's got a point. Now, you kind of put yourself in a situation where Sony might be able to make you bid away your funds. But what if Matt Booty's strategy is to hell with going into a bidding war? I'm trying to hit them first with money that they ain't even trying to talk about. If I know that their starting price is $100 million for a game, I'm gonna hit them with 200 and say, get that to me. Don't put it on PlayStation. Or put it on PlayStation. We don't care. We don't want to hold back your sales, but put it in Game Pass. Give me that Game Pass deal. I want it in there for like 6 months to a year. I said this before, and I still think it's batshit crazy that I'm even fathoming this. But I wouldn't be surprised if Grand Theft Auto 6 ended up in Game Pass. Now, seeing as how Call of Duty just got moved out of it, because we found out that Call of Duty was the reason why the Game Pass joint went up to $30 in the first place. I seriously doubt that. But something's coming with that. And if not, Grand Theft Auto, dude, they moving different. She doing so much. Like, it was last week, she straight up said, it's too expensive. Week later, not as expensive anymore. Now, mind you, some compromises had to be made, but if you really like Call of Duty, you're going to buy it. And this also tells me, and this is for my Battle Files channel, this also tells me that they confident they can sell this game. This also tells me that, like, yeah, this Call of Duty, people who mess with Call of Duty, they're going to want to buy this one. I just need the PlayStation dudes to get their shit together and get on Sony's head. If I can get Xbox with this kind of energy and PlayStation back to PS4, PS3 level energy, I'm in gaming heaven. Neo Geo is back. I went ahead and reserved that joint because I never could get a Neo Geo. When Neo Geo was the thing, I was a high school kid with no job. I wouldn't box spend $900 on that, but $250 as an adult with a career? Oh no, that's an easy fucking buy. I could do that. Let me tell you something, man. Gaming was looking kind of rough for a minute there. It still is. You know what I'm saying? But there's a turnaround happening. I can feel the energy different. And what this Asha Sharma, what she's doing, how she's changing the rhetoric, the story around Xbox, and her and her team is not letting no bullshit fly. Ain't no, oh yeah, we heard Xbox was cracking eggs on all their consoles and then shipping. And like, no, we don't do that stupid shit. Shut up. Mind you, that was, goofy talk, but you get the whole point. They not letting no goofy ass narratives run wild. And they shut that down the day of. Like, the day it popped out, they was like, nah, that's not what's going on. Phil Spencer would have never did that, bro. Phil Spencer was more passive-aggressive, more cryptic. Remember the desk with all the little shit in the background? Oh, you got to guess what's happening? No, Asha's straight up telling you, we about to do this. It's coming. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even seen Matt Booty talk yet. I'm telling you, that's the killer. That's the guy. If you don't like Xbox, if you truly hate Xbox, and when they make moves, they bother you, boy, you're not about to like Matt Booty, man. You're not about to like Matt Booty. Matt Booty about to make life very interesting for dudes. He about to give motherfuckers something to talk about, whether they like Xbox or not. Cause I got a feeling this dude is out here already making moves that Phil Spencer would have never allowed him to do. I got a feeling that he already out here talking to cats that he never would have had a conversation at the table with. Not because he couldn't, but because those over him were like, no, don't do that. We ain't trying to move like that. Now he got somebody to say, oh yeah, we on go. Go do that. Go hunt that down. Interesting times. And I'm telling y'all dudes now, I said I was going to touch on this, and I'm getting toward the end of my spiel here, so I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Y'all might want to hold your breath on whether you're going to get certain Xbox games or not, because everybody took a lot of what Asha Simon was saying when she was reacting to people and putting out little short cryptic messages like, I hear you, and yeah, we're looking into this, and we're talking about this. Everybody thought she was bullshitting. Apparently, she was not bullshitting, and today was proof positive of that. She showed you today, oh no, I'm not bullshitting. When I say I'm talking about something or I'm discussing something, I'm talking about something, I'm discussing something. I'm working on fixing whatever I have a problem with at this company. She did it with Game Pass. And I got a feeling this whole exclusive thing, while I don't believe they'll go full exclusive and you'll never see certain games on PlayStation ever again, I do believe there's going to be an exception, and if she is willing to make Game Pass subscribers wait a year for Call of Duty, ain't no telling what she willing to do to PlayStation dudes who don't buy the platform that she worked for. So if you had plans on buying Fable this fall, you might want to fall back. Save that money for GTA 6 or Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? If you had plans on playing Forza Horizon 6 this year, yeah, you might want to reinstall 5. Now, truthfully, I'm not cheering for this. Again, I'm not big on exclusives, but what I am recognizing is she is not fucking around. This ain't the same Xbox. And we've heard that rhetoric before. Oh, yeah, Xbox is different. But this is like, this is different. This is different. She ain't been there but a month, maybe a month and a half, and she already changing shit. Look how much more the Xbox team is talking. June is going to be June 7th, Sunday, June 7th. What, about 12, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time? That's the time zone I live in. That shit going to be very interesting, and I'm going to be tuning in. They moving different. Like, did I think a Game Pass price change was going to happen? Yes, but I didn't. A month and a half in? Fuck. They moving different, bro. They on some different timing. And I ain't gonna lie, I like this kind of energy. I'm with the shits on this. For real. So, as usual, Xbox is interesting. And through hook or crook, good or bad, we gonna keep an eye on this shit. Cause see where this goes. Cause let me tell you something. This lady ain't playing. And with Matt Booty in her ear, I think this is a mere tip of a very large iceberg. We shall see. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.